Sup nerds? How's it going? Welcome in. So straight into Minecraft. It's just more creeper farm stuff, I think, just to get that rolling. What I would like to do, I'd like to do 3 layers worth of the creeper farm, which I think is definitely doable. So whilst we're here, let's feed some of the cats. They don't need feeding. I've just fed them, obviously. Okay, cool. So, we do have a little bit of decision making to make. We have the entrance and exit here. We've got enough room now on this side for lighting stuff. I think we're going to put all of the redstone stuff in that chunk there. And yeah, so I mean, we'll probably have to figure that out today. How that lighting redstone is going to work. We also need to be able to power it via this block here, right? So master on off switch. At the moment it is in the off position because there's no point in having it on. And yeah, pretty much that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the sorting system today though. Now the thing that I think I'm going to do, we've got here, this is what we need to do first. We need to find where that bubble vator is going to go. Once we've got the bubble vator in, we're good. So I think that's what we're going to focus on, is getting the bubble vator in the right place. In order for us to do that, we do need those kelp again. And we also need... Did I put a sign in? Probably not, because I've got 2 left. Okay, let's go and do that real quick. Then we need to go and find... got my redstone stuff there. I don't think we need too much redstone. It's just the hoppers that we'll probably need. Here, I need to put that there. Done. That also needs to be the ice, which I don't currently have. That'll be up at the top, I would imagine. I'm glad we put this bubble vator in so that I can easily access stuff. Just so much easier. Ice. There it is. Cool. And then we need to go and get some like soul sand, which I don't have any down here. At least I don't think I do. And then once we've got the soul sand in, we can just put in the bubble vator. And I think I'm gonna already make sure that the water, when I do inevitably spill it, doesn't go into the contraption anywhere. So we want to make sure that it's not like that. Let's pop these things away. Number one thing, so we need to go and get some soul sand. Soul sand is this way. So I'm sure I'll have like a block of soul sand somewhere. Let's have a look. I've got soul soil. Do I have any in here? Yeah, I've got loads. Excellent. Okay, so that should be enough. And I guess we just kind of like hook that up, and then we'll start making some hoppers for the storage. In terms of storage, I think just general storage will be fine. So now I did say that maybe I wanted to have item sorters and stuff. Actually, yeah, I think I do. I think I do want item sorters so that we've got space for multiple storage. So we'll do that today. We'll do like a small storage system, and yeah, we'll figure out exactly what needs to go in it and whatever. So we're going to do that today, and then hopefully once we've done that, we'll get some of this whatchamacallit done. Right, now I need to dig down. Dig a great big hole down, and I think it's here, right? I think it's this bit. No, I will not join your server. sir. TitanMC.UK. Tell me about your server. What makes your server special, more special than anyone else's? As a rule, I don't join servers. Like, I just don't. I'm not a server player. I am a single player. But tell me about your server. What makes your server special? More special than the other, like, million servers out there. What is the mission brief of your server? Do you know what? We can do this later. I am very special. That's not an answer. I'm not asking why you're special. Everyone's special. I want to know why your server, in particular your server, is more unique than all the other millions of servers out there. Tell me why. And I'm not trying to be like a dick here, although I guess I kind of am being, but I generally want to know. I mean, before we go, we have custom god weapons. Okay, so what type of server is it? Is it a PvP server? Is it a creative building server? Like, you've not really told me what your server is yet. Basically, I'm asking why should I join it? What is your USP? What's your unique selling point for your server? Economy, towny with some PvP. Okay. Well, first off, I don't play PvP Minecraft at all. Like, golden rule, don't play PvP Minecraft, so you're in the wrong place. Now, if you'd have spent a couple of seconds in the stream before, this is your wiki, God items, no, that's the God items fandom wiki. I don't care about God items, like loads of servers have this. This is not a unique mod, just that only your server has. This is a CurseForge thing that every random PvP server has, so that's not unique. There's no other servers with it. No other servers with God items. We have tried to look for some. Well, okay, I mean, okay, well, fair enough. There's no other servers that have that on. Okay, I don't believe that. The plugin only has 20k downloads, and all the other servers are down. Okay, well, fair enough, you know, like 20,000 downloads, and no other server has that exact thing. Right, okay. But either way, it's not a custom thing just for your server, is it? It wasn't designed just for your server. That we've tried searching. Okay. It's not for us, no. Do you know what I like about this? You're being very honest right now. You're not shying away from it. Hey, Sign, how's it going, my dude? Gimme, 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 gimme. Woo! There we go. So there's the item bubble Veta, that's up. So that's where the items will come out for my gunpowder. Whew. But yeah, no, like, you still haven't told me why your server, your specific server, is unique. You've told me that it's a PvP server, you've told me it's an economy towny server. I don't know what that means, but okay, economy towny, whatever. You're factoriing, nice, dude. We're contacting the owners to try and pay them more the server. Huh? Okay. Yeah, but you can't just like say, well, we've got this custom pack and that's our server. That's not a pay them for the plugin. So yeah, right. I don't understand why. So you've already got the plugin. You're currently not paying for it, but you're trying to contact the people who built this plugin to pay them for it, but you're not. So basically, You're either saying that right now you're stealing the plugin, or it's open source and you don't have to pay for it. You're already confused with this conversation. Basically, GC Cool here has decided to come into the stream and wants me to join their server. So first off, instead of me doing my usual thing that you know, Cyan, I thought I'd have a have a conversation about this. Like, my first question is, why is your server unique? And apparently it's unique because it has a custom plugin. With something called like God items. I don't know. It already, yeah. So they can make stuff specially for us. I'm trying it with a bunch of streamers to get players. We are making shorts. Do you have any tips? I've got a lot of tips for you, sir, but you're not gonna like them. I've got a lot of tips for you, but you're not gonna like them. YouTube shorts. Yeah, I know. I know what shorts are. I know what shorts are, dude. Go on. Okay, well, first off, don't come into someone else's stream, someone that you don't know, and randomly say, join my server. Like, don't do that. That's tip number 1. I do like the fact that you've stuck around. We've had a conversation. That's quite nice. I like that. Usually people, when I say no, I'm not interested in joining servers, people just fuck off. But you've stayed around, which is actually quite good. But still, I know shorts, but I can't be bothered watching them. No, I can't either. Like, it's the same as TikTok. Like, why? Yeah, you may as well just watch TikTok. And I don't watch TikTok either. So that's tip number 1. You've came on too strong. They're the same. Yeah, exactly. They're the same as TikTok. So that's tip number 1. You come on a little bit strong. It's like going up to a girl in the bar. You gotta introduce yourself first, get on common ground, and then you ask them out, you know? You just came straight in and asked me out. Like, that's not cool, dude. Tip number 2, and I'm being genuine here, like, not jokey. Tip number 2, if you generally want to make a server to attract people in, it's a cutthroat world. There are a lot of... You might say that there are no other servers, because you've tried finding them. There are no other servers that have this specific mod, right? It's not good enough in this sort of an industry, this sort of an environment, and it is an industry. I'm not a participant of the industry. I just do this for fun. Like, I don't do this for money or anything like that. I don't do this for well, I do it for interactions. I like the interactions, but you know, I do this the same way that someone would go to the pub and have a couple of pints and meet people in the pub, kind of thing. That's kind of why I do this. I just do this for the social aspect. I don't need large amounts of people in here. I don't have a huge following. I never want one, but I've been doing it for a very long time, so I've got quite a lot of experience doing it, right? The mod maker. Okay, so my second tip, and I mean this genuinely, a genuine tip. If you really want a server or some form of community to thrive, you need to have a foundation block that is strong enough under scrutiny. It's no good just saying, we are the only server that has this mod, because the moment someone realizes this, and the moment that mod, you know, like, the moment someone else sees that you're the only one with this mod, and maybe this mod is popular, they're just going to create an identical server and it'll be the exact same. You need a vision that only you can provide. That's the difference. That's where it is cutthroat. So my prime example for this, and I think the biggest example that anyone can do, is Hermitcraft, right? There's a reason why Hermitcraft is very successful, and that's not because there's big YouTubers on Hermitcraft, or because they are popular. The reason why it got so popular is because it had character, but not just that, it had a fundamental building block of what it was trying to achieve. And the thing that it was trying to achieve originally, and before that it was Minecraft and other servers like that, It was story narrative, loose story narrative, creating a community, creating stories, creating adventures inside Minecraft. And that worked. That got a lot of people drawing their attention. Now when other people try and do an exact identical thing, it doesn't work. So you've got to take that principle and shift it to your own personal thing. And a good example of how this has been done is the Empires. They built on the loose story narrative, and they created an even an even more in-depth story lore-esque. Every single character is like, so say you've got like Tim the Toy Man, or you've got, and I don't watch Empires by the way, but they've all the different characters, the way I understand it, all the different players, they have specific characters that they play, and it's like a roleplay-esque sort of thing. So you've got to find your vision that you want to create the server. Why are you doing this? And you also need to figure out a reason why people should join over other servers, because there's a lot of other servers out there. Now, me personally, if you'd have stuck around for like 5 minutes, you'd have known straight away that I play on a single player world. I've played on this single player world for a very long time. I've only ever joined 3 different servers. And all 3 of those were my friends' servers. I've had my own server in the past, and that was for me and my friends. I then introduced it open to the public, and it didn't work, and I didn't enjoy it as much. I don't like being in a space where large amounts of people are, or people with big audiences and that sort of stuff. So already you're pitching it to the wrong person. You've clicked on a random Minecraft thing. That's not how you get genuine interactions. You need strong, good characters to be able to do that. And sure, fair enough, maybe you are a strong enough character and you might have that vision, but at the moment it's very clear that you don't. I asked a simple question, and that was, what is your vision? What does your server do? And you immediately cited someone else's work. Well, we've got this. So what? Anyone can have that. Why is yours unique? That was my question. That doesn't make, just because you've got a mod that nobody else has, doesn't make it unique. I want to know what your vision is. So now have a think about that, come back and answer again, and then maybe I'll think about it. The single player world does look good. I've tried single player, but I get too bored in solo. So, well, I mean, the main thing for me, for my single player world, is I create a story and a narrative. So there is a rhyme and reason for everything I do in this world. Now this is the underground, so it's not really developed enough. This is just where the farms are. But I have spent, to be fair, like saying I've spent like a year on work on this, I've not really done that much, but that's because I have a full-time job, right? I don't have the time that, say, the hermits have or whatever like that. They're just general tips, you see. Thank you for the words. We will work on what you have said. No, you won't. you'll go off straight off to the next streamer and you'll just try again. Like, you're not going to listen. I'm fully aware of that. I'm preaching now to people that don't care. But yeah, no, I mean, everything in this area, I have had a vision on what I wanted to do. I'm a storyteller. I like to tell a story. Now, Minecraft is a sandbox game. You can do whatever you want in Minecraft, so, you know, go wild. But, like, every building that I've built here has a reason for being there, apart from that one. That one's just there for decoration. We're gonna tell... Honestly, we will. We're gonna take in what you said. Well, I mean, if you do, then fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it's very easy. Look, listen. Here's the other side of this, because I'm very good at saying I'm very good at analyzing things, and I'm very good at saying two things from two different points of view. From your point of view, I'm just a streamer that doesn't have any viewers and is on his soapbox and is just giving out his opinions. Of course, all of my opinions are going to be biased. They're going to be my personal opinion. There are many different ways of running servers. Like, I mean, you could do like, I mean, look at like the Dream server, right? Like, that's huge, or was huge. I don't even know if it's a thing. I don't watch it, but I mean, there's lore and story in there, and there's a rhyme and reason behind it. There's chaos, and there's all sorts. There is a structure behind that. And now that I think is loosely scripted, so like the events are kind of scripted in it from what I understand, but like the dialogue isn't. So the dialogue is like the situations are scripted, but the dialogue isn't, so that becomes a little bit more natural. I don't know, it's weird. I don't watch it, so yeah. But anyway, those are my genuine tips. Put it in perspective for you. Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's a lot of good, like, servers out there that do have that focus, that don't have the player base. So even if you do have all of that focus, it doesn't automatically mean that people are going to want to join. You've got to try and convince people. And I would also advise, don't try and convince streamers. That's not the place for it. The place for it is places like Reddit, that sort of thing. Tell a narrative on Reddit, maybe, other platforms like that where you can kind of interact and make sure you're on networking. Networking is difficult. And it will take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to run that sort of stuff, and things will go wrong. You will have drama. And that's where that original vision comes in. That helps out a lot. Right, we need to start. I'm actually going to push this back a little bit more so that we can start working out where my item storage is going to be. So we know that the items, or at least the gunpowder items, are coming up here, right? So that's nice and easy. We know where that is. Thanks, bro. Fair enough. Well, I mean, you're welcome back here at any time, and I wish you all the best. Usually I wouldn't have bothered with all of that. Usually I don't bother with that sort of thing, but the reason why I did, and I didn't just give you sarcasm, because that tends to be what I normally do if I just, like, give sarcasm out to people, is because you stuck around and you asked, so. But yeah, no, it takes a lot of time to build up a server like that, and I tried, and it kind of worked. Like, we got quite a lot of people on there. I would say it was in its tens. But drama happened. Drama happens in servers, and unfortunately it fell apart. That was a stream server. This was about 5 years ago now. This was before. This is how long ago this was. This was before villagers had their update. So it was before the 1.14 update. But my vision, it was a lot more basic. Basically, it was a settlement system. Now, people wanted to put in like an economy and this, then the other, and I was very against it at the time. I kind of think that actually an economy would have worked. Could have done like trades and things in game, made a little bit more roleplay. That would have been good. If we average 10 in a month, we come back and ask you to play. There's no point in coming back and asking me to play, because I'll never play on your server. I'm not someone that plays on PvP servers. Full stop. I don't play PvP. So, like, you're asking the wrong person. Now, you also asked for advice, and I gave you the advice, but yeah. You may as well stop asking me to join your server. That's not going to happen. Maybe that's why you stuck around, because I never actually gave you a definitive answer. That's not me being rude, that's just me not wanting to play on servers in general. I play single player. Thanks, see you later. There we go. There we go. I was waiting for that. God, they stuck around for a while, didn't they? We wanted your advice. Fair enough. It wasn't free. No, it was. It's free advice. I'll give it out to anyone. It's not necessarily good advice. I don't know. You have to make that decision yourself. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna bring up the water elevator. We'll bring it up to about that sort of height, and then we'll cake it round the back. When I say cake, I mean cake. I want to get some chests starting to set up here so that we can have like a section for gunpowder, a section for cactus, a section for bamboo. I think the bamboo needs to be the biggest. And I think that's all this storage is going to be. It's just going to be gunpowder. Oh, and sugarcane as well. We can put sugarcane in there, can't we? So sugarcane and bamboo. What am I after? I'm after chests. I have none. Well, we need to break into this anyway. I can hear a wandering trader. I wonder what he's got. So yeah, Cyan, how is Factorio going? You still enjoying it? You're definitely the sort of player that plays it a lot, so like we'll just keep. Why are you on my roof? Oh, cherry sapling. Interesting. Don't need them, but I didn't know that you sold them. Brain coral though, I do need that. Maybe we should just get that. It's expensive, but I've got like unlimited emeralds at this point, so. Dun, dun, dun. I've nearly got enough emeralds for like a whole other beacon. Yeah, at the moment I'm rebuilding stuff, done all the research, nice. Oh, Womble. You get yourself stuck. You got yourself stuck. Quick, before he goes invisible. Come back. Come back. Where are you? Thank you. Brains. Thank you. So we got fire coral, horn coral, now a little bit of brain coral. Nice. I've got nowhere to put it though. I'll take that out. We'll take that out. Question. Do mobs spawn on layers of 2 snow? How does snow work? Does it... No, snow wouldn't work because as soon as I turn on lights, it's going to melt. Okay, never mind. Can't use that in the creeper farm. Never mind. I thought that might be an easier way of making carpet, which we don't have. So now they've gone. Let's be honest right now. Who genuinely thinks they listened to what I had to say? I don't. I don't think they listened. I think all they were interested in was getting me to say, yes, I'll join your server. That's all they wanted to hear. And I said no. But I went the long way around because the reason why I did that is I knew that they weren't going to listen. I knew I was wasting my space, my kind of breath. But the reason why I did that was because instead of them just going like from one streamer to the next, to the next, to the next, which is what they're going to be doing for the next like half an hour of their lives, they're going to be wasting time and, you know, other people's time and asking, oh, join my server until they get like a sucker that says, yeah, sure. And then they'll like troll them or something like that. I don't know. I thought I would waste their time a little bit. do a good deed for people that... Where are my crafting tables? Thank you. Because I don't believe for a second that they listened to a word of what I said. Although a lot of it was genuine, you know, like I meant it. Like if they want to, if you want a if you want to build like a big community like that, you need to have a vision. Vision is the most important thing. There's no use saying, right, we're going to make a server. Like, what type of server are you making? What are you doing in the server? What are the rules of the server? You know, that sort of thing. I didn't get any of that. I just had the sense that they saw a really cool mod and they wanted to play with the mod, and now they want other people to play with the mod as well. So that sort of a server lasts like 2 seconds. There's no way. There's no way that's going to last. Maybe they'll come back and they'll prove me wrong at some point, but I don't know. Brown carpet as well. Wow, I've got like really random... I've just got like 1 pieces of carpet just knocking around. Are we going to use it all? Like, as far... If I... Moss carpet would work. Moss carpet would work. Oh, that's going to save a lot of time. We could just use moss carpet. That's perfect. It does mean I need to rebuild a moss generator. Maybe that's something that we can also do in this sort of an area, is have like a moss farm. Maybe underneath here in this little section. Have a little moss farm going on. I know I want a moss farm somewhere. Right, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to mark out where these chests are going to go. So I think we decided... I think we decided in this design, right? How much storage do we need? I'm gonna need more hoppers, but that's fine. And then the item selectors will go into there, I think, maybe? So how many slots does that give us? That gives us... So I think that is enough in terms of gunpowder. So that's going... Do you know what we could do? We could get some item frames. And I know I've got some item frames in here. We can mark out all the different things. Just so I know. What's going where? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to start work on the actual gunpowder farm today. I think now we're doing the sorting system. This is it's gonna take a minute, so... It's been a while since I've done an item sorter, so it'll be interesting to see if I can remember how to do a very simple piece of redstone. So like those two will be... Those two will be like gunpowder. Then we've got... That will be like cactus maybe. And like I said, I'll move this at some point. We don't need too much cactus stuff. Now, I also think that we should have like cactus and then the one next to the cactus will be bone meal and it's just going to be cactus but a bone meal maker. Maybe? Or maybe we can put cactus on the end. Oh, actually... Wait, hold on. No, we can't do that. Can you bone meal bamboo? I don't think you can. You can bone meal sugarcane though. No, you can't bone meal bamboo, thank you. Okay. So sugarcane and cactus can both get bone mealed though. Didn't. So this one, this one, this one, and this one is going to be bamboo because I feel like we need a lot of bamboo storage. Then we can have sugarcane, and I feel like we need quite a lot of sugarcane because we're pumping that out quite a lot. Now it might be that I move this actually, and then we push this storage system back a little bit. Or maybe we can lap the storage system around the room. I haven't quite decided yet. Oh, you can't... Wait, you can't... When bone meal is used on it, it grows by 1 block. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, sorry, I'm not explaining myself. Can you compost bamboo? Can you turn it into bone meal? That's what I'm talking about. Composting it. I know you can use bone meal for bamboo. It's probably going to be quicker for me to just test it. No, you can't. You still can't. So you can't with bamboo. You can with cactus, I know that. You can with sugarcane. So yes, you cannot compost bamboo. I meant to say compost. I realized what I did. Yeah, you can bone meal it, but you can't compost it. Sorry, that was bad words by me. Words. Well, something else we could do. Because at the moment I've got the output here, right? Now I could bend that around. So actually the output ends up over here. Because this is already more chests than I thought. Because I'm generally thinking that bamboo is going to take up quite a lot of space. We're going to need a lot of it anyway. Then we could have sugarcane, which is going to take up a lot of space. Actually, we probably only need two slots for sugarcane, 1 slot for cactus, and then 2 separate slots for bone meal, right? So that is all we're going to store in here. I don't think we need to store anything else. So this is bone meal. And the bone meal makers And then there will also be like kind of a lava area, so we don't like pull items. So there will be some item loss in this, especially if the chests get filled. It's a lot of storage for bamboo there, so maybe we... But I think we need it. And the rate that this sugarcane farm is working, we may as well start turning this into bone meal, right? Now it does mean that I need to like kind of belt the sugarcane from here down underneath. I like how I'm using belt. And then into that line. Or maybe the line starts on this side and comes around. The cactus farm we said was going to be inside here, right? In this sort of a chamber. But I might change it so it goes in like inside this bit and you can walk over it maybe. I don't know. And then we also needed a control panel for the creeper farm and anything else. So I think we should, I think the control panels then should be a little bit further back. So maybe this is the control panel wall. So we can have like creeper control thing, bamboo control stuff. The bamboo would probably be in that corner in there maybe. Yeah, I think that corner in there would be good for bamboo. And then the cactus is in there. Now, we don't have a control panel for the cactus. I think the cactus is only going to be a very, very small farm. We could probably move that into there and then put it on display very easily. But let's do this sorting system first. So I'm actually going to build the sorting system. Is this enough? Or do I want to move this back so that it's flush against the wall and then we'll just change this? You belong in the corner. I do. Hey, Kath, how are you? You missed me, trolling what I presume are children. It's gonna get very spaghetti as well. Oh, but no, I can make it work. Yeah, so I think we should move the chests to here, right? Which I realize I'm gonna have to move the bubble vator. But we can work on that, that's fine. So let's get rid of these three. I like it when these float. I wish item frames actually stayed like that. I wish there was a way to do it. There probably is. So this would then mean that those are the Gunpowder. Bamboo when we get that sorted. Sugarcane. And then cactus. And then 2 sets of bamboo, bone meal. And that's for the cactus and the sugarcane. So 2 separate ones, 2 separate coders for that. So that will look different, but you get what I mean. Right, let's start work on this. Let's start putting these into focus, shall we? Do you think it'll be easier to build the sorting system first? I think it will, won't it? I don't have enough hoppers. I don't have enough chests either. I'm nearly out of chests. That's embarrassing. I guess today's stream might turn into me chopping down wood. Hopefully I've got enough iron down here to make like a bunch of hoppers. I do, but I don't have any spare chests. I've got loads of iron, but I don't have enough spare chests in order to do it, so. And for the time being, we are going to dig this direction and here, I believe, right? And that should open up this bubble vator. We shall fill that in to there, and then we shall kind of create a little channel so I know where it's going to, and we can always mess around with this area in terms of bubble vating and item storage and stuff in this area, maybe. Or like, oh look, it loops around. Nice, I like that. Oh, but does that connect? Wait a sec. Oh wait, no, that's a dead end. I see. We have a problem. Does anyone know what my problem is? I only just realized it. Just one. Quite a big one at the moment. I didn't realize I'd done it. So the bee farm, I guess I can solve this problem another day, but now that I've done it, well, it's not necessarily too much of a bad thing, but this bee farm here, this used to connect via this tunnel going through here, going through here. In a second, we're going to get to a dead end. Oh, look, dead end. This is where the creeper farm is going to be. Now that, there was like a tunnel that went through where the creeper farm currently is, that I used to use to get from the bee farm to the main cave. So now I've got to find a way around this. So what we might do, I might turn this into like tainted glass so that you can see in and see the creepers dropping down once it's all done. Maybe we could do that. That could be quite fun. Make a path around. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, is like, and then like path around it. But I've got to be very careful. But that's okay. I mean, once we've done the creeper farm, we can do that. Now, this is where the big problem comes in. We also want a bamboo farm, right? And I was going to put the bamboo farm in... I'll hit the button. Maybe I should change that and put like a piece of string on a tripwire hook so that I don't have to ever press that. So what we could do instead... So what I was going to do there, so this is just like poor planning on my area. I didn't realize where I was when I was doing the creeper farm. And the creeper farm has been a last minute kind of thing, so maybe if I'd have planned it out a little bit better, I would have figured it out. But it's very easy to get lost in caves like this, right? And this is what happens when you don't decorate your caves. Like, it just looks like a generic cave and you don't realize. So I think... So this tunnel here went directly through, and it went through on that side. So I'll need to come up with a way around the back that joins back up to this cave here, right? But I was also going to use this for like item distribution, which is what I will be doing. So we're going to have to, once we've done this collection system, I need to figure out the best place for a bamboo farm. I missed it. We need to find the best place for the bamboo farm and then actually design that walkway and design it so that I don't build over it again. A tainted glass bridge, have a thing going over the top. This will, so that hole there will still be creeper farm. I want like, I think it's like 21 levels or something that we've got. So it will come up to this bit. I'll have like tainted glass here so we can see in, maybe. But I do actually like having tainted glass around the edges there. So then we can actually see in. But the problem with that is that I'm gonna struggle to get the redstone wire for the lights now around, because I was going to use that edge to go around that side. So I don't know, I'll have to play around with things and figure it out as we kind of go. But I mean, we can always dig new holes, right? Like, we can always build a new path. It's not the end of the world. And it's kind of, this cave was always meant to be designed like this anyway, like to have like random farms kind of inside the cave, like scattered around. You should be able to walk around through all the different caves and see the farms. So that was the whole idea in this kind of area anyway. So I mean, it's still doing what I want it to do. It's just I didn't realize I was so close to that path. It just means I have to let's go around this. So that we do actually have a pathway through, just for the time being. Should be down here. Oh, you see, maybe I should have taken a screenshot. Got the coordinates or something. That would have been smart, wouldn't it? I'm aiming for that section there. I'll find it. Okay, maybe I won't find it. Hello, open up. Open up a cave. Where's the creeper farm? God damn it. I'm just making a mess. Ah, whatever. I'll sort it out another day. I don't know where it is. It doesn't matter right now. It's not something that needs to be done right now, but I will find out where that is. It's on the job list. Like, we've got a lot of jobs to do, so I'm not going to get bogged down in it, if that makes sense right now. Right, let's continue. Let's continue on. Doing the sorting system. So, what we need a bunch of chests again. I forgot how expensive on wood the sorting systems and stuff can be. Hey Nandorine, how's it going? What have you been up to, Nando? What have you been doing? Oh, I've got so much junk in my inventory. Ah. Oh, I hate this sometimes. That was a loud bang. I have too much junk in my trunk? Correct. That is a very scary cloud that's coming in. Walking in Netherruft? Netherruft? You forgot lava to kill yourself. Got you. Actually, I don't, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave this open just for the time being, just because I know where that bubble Vator is, but we can work on that. Okay, let's get a bunch of hoppers. Need about a stack, I think. And there goes all my iron. And let's put in with green concrete, because I've got loads of green concrete, a little sorting system. Do I have enough? How do sorting systems work? I can't remember. Let me visualize it. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Let's iron out a little bit more space. I'm running out of pick. Might be about time to go and heal my picks up. Oh, do I not have haste? This must be right on the edges of where haste is, because I ran out of haste then. Interesting. Yeah, it's just the edge of my beacon. Annoying, but that's okay. So how does it work? It'll set up on the top level. Observing the hopper fill level to activate the hopper? What? Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Let's put, like, say, this here. See if my COVID brain is still active. See if I can come up with a simple sorting system. No, I remember how it functions now. So you've got that there, 1, 2, down 1 to there. That goes to there. It's dead easy. Mod maker with the follow, thank you. You're too high. I'm just doing a replica real quick, just so I can remember how it works, and then we'll actually do the proper sorting system and we'll fit it into the space that we've made, if that makes sense. So then, if I remember right, you have whatever you want to be sorted in there, and then you've just got, like, random hold blocks. I am too high. I got you. Yeah, I'm too high. That needs to be... I was right the first time, basically. Alright? There you go. Cool. So, sorting system, and that will end up in that chest down there. It's not monitoring the hopper. Yeah. I get you. You see, it's those little things that I need to, like, kind of work out. So I think the best way to do this is having, like, another level of hoppers on the top, and then we'll have the sorting. And then how do we get the items into the hoppers? Do we use the cake trick? So then the water stream will be on this side, I think. Because I can't have the water stream over here, so it's got to be on the other side. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, cool. I had to visualize that separately before I could build it myself. It's weird, right? Like, Sometimes my brain works weirdly, and I've got to like visualize it. It's been a while since I've done like a sorting system. Okay, so this is gonna be... Oh, but then I can't open those chests at the top. Nah, you don't need to open those chests. So that's gonna be like an ice line, that's gonna be the water line. And then on top of here, we've got hoppers. Yeah, you only need to access the bottom chest, correct. Then this bit is going to be where the comparator sits. So comparator, dick, and then, yeah, so I need like another layer out. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, let's just go and get haste real quick, because it's over here. There's my haste. So let's just do this real quick. We'll put in the repeaters. These two are actually going to be different than what I've got there. So that is not actually the case. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that, and then we're just going to have like composters here. Do I have any wood that I can burn down here? I should do. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have any wood. Haven't got any wood, chat. Nope. God damn it. I'm sure I had, like, wood actually down here. I got wood in Factorio. You have wood for Factorio. Oh, yeah! That's a lot of wood. Don't need it. I mean, I've got... I just don't have any with me. I don't have any idea how to kill myself on the roof of the nether. I'm just jumping until you starve. On the roof of the nether? Are you on your own? Is it on your own? Are you on your own? Do you have any blocks? If you've got blocks, you can build up a tower and jump off. Otherwise, you'll have to command yourself to /kill. No, just food. Yeah. You might be stuck. It depends what you've got in your inventory. It depends what you've got in your inventory, Nando, but it does sound like that you're stuck. Just food. Do you have a flint and steel? Just food. That's all you've got? Just got carrots. Oof. What version of Minecraft are you in? So I don't know... Do you have difficulty set to hard? I don't know if hunger kills you in any other. I don't think you can, like, just starve to death. Yeah, you're on hard. Yeah, that kills you on hard. Yeah, it's a long time. Well, that's what you'll have to do. You'll have to starve to death. That's the only way that I can think of. There might be another way that I'm missing, but if you've only got raw carrots... Yeah, I think you're pretty much screwed. You could also do the /kill command. If you have cheats enabled. That becomes difficult to do, though. Ah. You know what? I'm gonna take away these first. Then it's just easier just to do that. I don't want subtract mode, thank you. I'm gonna keep a stack of chests in here because we can always use it for crafting. Right, now we can put the hoppers back on. I'm just going to check all of these hoppers. Just make sure that nothing's dropped inside them. Okay, cool. Right, we need blocks I will never use. Blocks I'll never use. It's got to be stackable as well. Rotten flesh might be a good one. Actually, yeah, rotten flesh would work. Or named block. Yeah, I'm also, just to be on the safe side, gonna put I'm gonna name the rotten flesh as well. But it's just a matter of, like, I needed something that I'm never gonna use, that I'm not really that bothered about using. Oh, arrows. Yeah, I've got loads of those. Let's use arrows. Arrows are probably better. Then we'll name them. And we're gonna... And then once we've done that, we'll use that as the plugs, and then we'll pop in the gunpowder and things like that. I don't actually have any spare gunpowder, which is irritating. I used to use iron ingots for my stoppers, but that's expensive and I don't have an iron farm, so I'm just going to use the arrows that we've picked up from mob drops. We're going to put... Just going to fill them all up as junk, and then we can always change these at a later date. Excellent. Weirdly enough, I want cake on top of this. Don't ask questions. Name sugarcane. I could have used name sugarcane, but every piece of sugarcane is actually valuable, whereas the arrows are not valuable. I can't reuse these arrows. Not really. Every piece of sugarcane is valuable to some extent. Or cobble. Every piece of cobble is valuable to an extent. I build out of cobble quite a lot. I use cobble a lot. I mean, I do have a lot of cobble, but I mean, you can also use that in crafting recipes for like dispensers, droppers, observers, that sort of thing. Stone is important because I build out of stone a lot. So that's why I'm using arrows, because arrows I just keep accumulating arrows and I'm never going to use them. So yeah, may as well use that as my junk item. Cobble is so necessary to redstone, correct? But I mean, I also use cobble in my builds. Maybe not that often anymore, maybe not. Because I've just had a look around and I don't really have very many things built out of cobble. I've got a little bit here, there and everywhere, but I don't have that much built out of cobble. Even the base of that isn't cobble, but still. Like, it's a building block that I can utilize and use. You almost never use as much cobble as you collect. Correct, Kath. However, I can use it for crafting, so it's just handy to have like chests of stone knocking around and things, because I can use it for all sorts of things. I'd rather not keep it in my chests as junk, right? I'd rather get rid of like the arrows that I've got. Just use diamonds, the most useless item in the game. Not necessarily anymore. If you like armor trims, you need arrows for that now. You need diamonds. Diamonds are a little bit more useful than what they were since the last update. What did I need? I wanted cake. And we'll put an ice line down. So we need some ice. Finally getting to use this ice. I collected this a while ago. I need that. And we're gonna buy a bunch of cake. Oh, cake isn't a stackable. Oh no, I'm gonna get very annoyed. My redstone box is out and about at the moment. I saw Boz using some trims was kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not that... I mean, the only trim that I've got at the moment is the Spire Armor trim. I'm not overly interested in going hunting for the Spire Armor trim, but the Spire Armor trim is there. I do have that, but in order to replicate the trims, you need diamonds. So depending on how much you like the armor trim. So I've got the Spire Armor trim just because I thought it looked cool. But like some people tend not to like them. I kind of do, but I haven't really gone looking for them. I think it's better on a multiplayer world. It doesn't make sense for me to do it on this. Oh, we've got some chests there. Weird. I mean, there wasn't enough chests there, but good to know. Let's keep emptying out my inventory. And I want some cake. Is that a Halloween skin? Correct, it is, Discount. It's like the same Halloween skin I use every year. Use it like 3 years in a row now. Oh, do I not have a villager that sells cake? Okay. Oh god, no, my Minecraft knowledge. How do you make cake in Minecraft? I legit don't know. Cake, do I even have the recipe for it? I don't? Oh dear. I know you need sugar. Oh, recovery compass. What's that? Recovery compass. Sugar, egg, milk, wheat. Ooh. Maybe not wheat. Yep, you definitely need wheat. It's not something I've crafted that much of, and I don't really have any eggs. Huh. Wow. I can't actually craft the thing I want. I've got a 2 out of 7 chance. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I could get a new villager that sells cake, because I only need like a handful, right? Or I could go and hunt for some eggs and we can do it the old-fashioned way, which will take a while, I think. I've got enough wheat, that's fine. I've got enough sugar. It's the eggs that I'm gonna struggle with, because I don't have any chickens. I don't have any eggs. Oh wait, I do. I've got 10 eggs. How many cakes do I need? Eggs also is meat and feathers. I don't really care about making a chicken farm. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 11 pieces of cake, and I've only got 10 eggs. That's... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna craft up the cakes, and then we'll go and find, like, the last egg. Is it two pieces of sugar? Right, so we've got all the sugar we need. Now we need the wheat. We need 3 parts wheat, so that's 33. The buckets of milk, which we'll get last, because they don't stack. We just need, like, 1 more egg, then. Do you know what? This will be the first ever time I've crafted cake. I don't think I've ever crafted it before. I've always purchased it from villagers. But I can't bother to grind out a new villager that sells a cake, so we'll just... We'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll mine and craft. Why do I even need cake? Because I like cake, okay? It's cool to use in redstone contraptions. If you keep a few chicks, I get unlimited eggs. That's true. I could do that. I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with chickens. Does cake give a comparator signal? It does. It does. But that's not what I'm using it for. I'm using it as a lining tool for the hoppers. I don't know, there are other things that I can use, but I like using cake. Right, let's go and find a chicken. There we go, one more egg, perfect. Whoopsie. So I should have all the ingredients now, right? If I don't, I'll be mad. So I've got 11 eggs. That's all I need. Lining tool, please define. I will once I've got the stuff. Animal has subscribed for 45 months. Well done, sir. Thank you very much. Welcome back in. Have you read your Discord DMs, Animal? I sent you something this morning that you need to read. I have homework for you, sort of. Just open Discord. Yeah, did you see it? So sorry, I meant to send that to you a couple of days back, but I didn't. We're crafting cake, and I haven't eaten yet. Okay, well, don't worry too much about it, but do try and read that before we start D&D later. I mean, you could read it while you're eating. That's tend to be what I do. I tend to multitask when I'm eating. Okay, let's craft some cake, shall we? Cake! 1. Made. Okay, we need more. I do get my buckets back. Good, good, good. Gonna put the empty bucket in there. Oh, this is... They do not stack. I didn't think they did. Do you know what? I'm going to empty out my redstone, because I don't need that in my inventory. Redstone can go away. How do I not have room for my hoppers in my redstone? What did I add into the redstone box? Oh, I added the chests. Huh. Probably the activator rail we don't really need in there, do we? Can't see myself using that. I'd rather have the hoppers in there. And pop that there. Or forget about it, that it ever existed. I've got a lectern in there as well. Put the hoppers in the chests. No, the hoppers need to go in my redstone box. I need hoppers in my redstone box. Like, that's... too valuable. How many do we have so far? No! I just composted a cake. I didn't... Okay, that's dangerous. Get out of here. We don't want you here. Oh, the chests in a redstone box, I mean. Oh, I see. Bad joke over my head. Okay, fine, whatever. Composted a cake. I know, I didn't realize you could do that. That's so weird. That we gotta be 1 egg short now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay, we can get another egg. Seven. 8. 9. I'm actually using my cow farm. Weird. Okay, so we've got our 10 cakes, which we needed 11, but it doesn't matter. Right, so the thing with a cake, and the reason why I'm using it in my sorting system is, and I've used this trick before, I've used this a bunch of times. If you use it as a lining tool. So if you put the cake over the hopper, the hitboxes on the cake, so if we do F3B, maybe it doesn't show the cake's hitboxes. But basically, the cake doesn't cover the whole of the hopper. So you've got that real fine pixel edge all the way around the hopper that you can run items through, and it hits that edge, and then the hopper sucks it up. So that means that you can get water right, like ice water, making the collection system a lot faster. So that's why I use cake in my sorting systems. And if it doesn't work anymore, then that's fine. We'll just put something else over the top. It doesn't have to be cake. You can use other things. I think scaffolding might work, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm missing a cake. I don't understand what's the difference of cake and no cake does. So, I want my water source block will be in front of the hopper instead of on top of the hopper. So this green concrete here that I'm standing on, this is going to be ice. So the idea is, in fact, I've got the ice, I'll put it down. Oops. So the idea is that the items move faster. Also, I use cake. So the items move fast along the ice on the top, like that. So even though the ice is on this block here, I can line it so that it lines up with this cake, and then it runs along the side of the cake and then goes into the hoppers instead. Chests and honey work, but cake is pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. You can use chests. You can use chests the exact same because they also have like a border around it. But I like using cake because cake is cool, right? You can also use honey. I knew there was another one. I knew you could use. Yeah, I knew there was something else that you could use. Honey looks cool, but cake is just cooler. Having your sorting system layered up with cake is just fun, right? Otherwise, flooded basement. I know exactly, right? It's very soggy cake. You don't want to eat this cake. So yeah. Throw an item at it now to showcase it. It won't work because the hoppers are already switched off. So I'd have to go through all the whatever. Yeah. Hasn't the cake got smaller hitbox as well? Yeah, I think so. I think the cake had... No, I think the cake and chests have the same hitbox. I think honey block is like half a pixel or something like that. It's like half a pixel where honey blocks are. So honey blocks are technically bigger than those two. Even though honey block looks like a full block. It's not actually. You can stand it inside it. Does soul sand work as well, Turing? I'm not sure about soul sand. I know it does on the top, so like the top of soul sand is like a pixel down lower, but I don't think it works on the sides. But yeah, there are other blocks that works. I think it's just those three. I think it's just those three. But I could be wrong. Soul Sand is only shorter. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, I like using cake because it's fun. Okay, we need another egg. IRL, I don't really like cakes. But in Minecraft I do like cake, I just don't really eat it that often. Oh, look, he provided, and another one as well, just to be on the safe side. So that is why we're using cake in my sorting system. I tend to use cake in my sorting systems. Just as a general rule, I always have. But yeah, you can use honey. Honey, I would argue that honey would probably work better. To be honest. Visually, it would look better, rather. But honey, you can use for like item elevators and stuff. Make cool looking item elevators with honey. So you walk into like the side of a honey block and bubble vate. So like, you could have that bubble vator there and then cover that side and this side with honey. And then just like walk into the edge and you would get stuck in the bubble vator and you could go up. So you don't actually need like an entrance and an exit for your bubble vator. And you can, basically you're using the same up and down. Like you can go up and down by just using one entrance, if that makes sense. But honey can't feed you in case you ever need, no. Honey is very useful. Honey block is one of the better blocks that they've added into the game, redstone-wise. Instead of a waterway on the hoppers, you can use a waterway next to them to make it easier to work with. As every now and then you need new water source along the way, and you get a dry gap between where the items get stuck on that gap instead of the hopper. Instead of items that have sucked up, and the items can be travel over the little hoppers, which is enough for the hoppers to do their job. Okay, so that's where the items will flow. We will then probably bring them around a corner this way. Is that wise? Putting it so close to redstone. And that will go into like a trash bin or you know, like a bin where it just like drops off into lava. So anything that overflows past this, it goes into lava. So there we go. We've got the item elevator line now. The item line. The problem that I do have with this setup is it is very difficult to change what's in the hoppers. So I did not mean to fall into my creeper hole. You still need an alignment line for it, Womble? Yeah, that's what we're going to work on next. So the alignment line is going to happen in here. And I'll probably use honey blocks for the alignment line, I think. So this area in here is going to be my item change period. So this is where all the items will come and correlate. It'll go into like a little chamber and then they all get aligned, so they're all on like one alignment. That's what's going to happen into here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. because I need the sugarcane to come from over here down into the alignment area. And I'll also need, like, the bamboo needs to be aligned in there, and the cactus as well, once I've moved the cactus into the correct location. Which I think the cactus is getting moved further and further away. So I'm tempted to just dig it down a little bit and put it where it is. Just make it a little bit smaller and just have like a little bit of a glass that you walk over and you can see, maybe, I don't know. Doesn't need to be something, it doesn't need to be special. Chests won't work because the hopper doesn't take items laying around in the world. Sorry, I might have missed. What about the enchanting table? Hasn't that got a smaller hitbox as well? Yeah, the enchanting table probably would work. You still don't get it, Buzz? Sorry, I can't explain it any better. Maybe a demonstration will help. Like when we get it all sorted. It's difficult to explain. It's difficult to explain. But yeah, basically the item will be both on the ice, making it travel fast, and also on the hopper, making the hopper pick up the item that is needed. So it'll travel fast. It's basically just a quick way of getting things to travel. We are going to have item loss in this item storage system, but I don't care. There will be item lost in this. I could loop it round. I could create a loop, I guess, and then just let the items despawn, or we could just fire them into lava at the end. I'm not sure. Ideally, I want to hook this up pretty quick because I want to get the sugarcane. Because at the moment, the sugarcane is currently just all despawning. So ideally, I'd like to hook this up quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nerd pearl. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit worried. No, I don't think it's okay. 3 double chests of storage per item. Yeah, pretty much. 6 double chests of storage for sugarcane. I've got 12 double chests of storage for bamboo when I get that farm going. 6 for the gunpowder. 3 double chests for the cactus, and then 2 double chests for bone meal, but 2 different bone meal machines. Yeah, pretty much. That's it, Nando. The items go faster because they're on the ice, but they're also the hopper can still pick them up, and they don't get stuck inside the hopper hitboxes. We're also going to have that as sugarcane as well. That should start bone mealing now, right? Get out of here. Oh, I've got chests in here. Chests in there too. Is there anything else just like knocking around in these chests? I should probably have a look. No, I think we're alright. That's why it wasn't working. It's always going to have like a piece of sugarcane in there, I believe. The bone meal farm generally might not work because of the hopper being attached up there, and that hopper gets stuck. Oh, I already have a piece of bone meal out of that. I don't know. The bone meal doesn't need the filter. The bone meal does need the filter. Absolutely it does. Because otherwise you get overflow gunpowder going into here, and then the thing won't function, right? Because it's got... Because, like, and on this item line, I've got gunpowder and bamboo. Now, if they overflow... they end up in here, then that just breaks the whole system. You're ruining stuff. So you do need an item system for the bone meal machine. Because this bone meal machine is only going to be sugarcane. This bone meal machine is only going to be cactus. So you do need a sorter for the bone meal. I have no filler in the hopper. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't need filler in that hopper. That hopper is not the hopper that needs filler. The hopper that needs filler is this hopper here. So that's got the sugarcane in. But the thing is, like, those hoppers there should always have, like, one piece of sugarcane. It's weird that that stopped with, like, 3. But that just might... be, I mean, it'll still create bone meal, it's just not going to be efficient. It's fine. It's fine. I can't see it breaking the sorting system, so I don't really care. The delay of dropping into the composter. Yeah, exactly. It would that's exactly what it will be. So this will build up over time. Eventually this will just be a hopper filled with sugarcane. And the item hopper filter will work as fast as the composter, so it's fine. It's fine. Like I don't mind too much about it. It'll still create bone meal. I don't think it doesn't break the sorting system, so it's just, yeah, it's not how I intended it to be, but you know, it's one of those weird things that you find out and it's like, huh, that is how that works. And then you realize it doesn't really matter. They thought it would be too OP for it's for composting, but in game, I guess they thought it would be too OP for bone meal. Bamboo doesn't bone meal. Yeah, I know, it's really weird. I don't understand that bamboo that doesn't bone meal. It's annoying. But yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, so we want... Because it's now 4 o'clock, so it's time for D&D. Although Janice isn't around, is she? We now want... Bamboo is like wood, yeah, I guess, but you can, yeah. But the weird thing is though, Nando, is that you can bone meal bamboo, but you can't bone meal wood, right? You bone meal the saplings, which can be composted. It's a weird transition. I'm not quite sure how I feel. She said she can't? Did she? I thought she was down for it. She was dead excited. Oh. No, Jen. Oh, I missed that. No, Jen. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. No. You said yes, and then she said no, Jen. No, I'm sure she's around. Yeah, it was correcting Amy, correct. Right, I'm going to... Yeah, that was a reply to animal, it was, correct. I'm going to go on a quick break here. We're going to go on, the confusion continues, I know. I'm going to go on a quick break. We're going to come back with some Dungeons and Dragons. Now, if you've not stuck around for Dungeons and Dragons before, I would advise you stick around. It is a homebrew campaign that I've created about a year ago. I think we started the campaign. It's between me and 3 of my mods, Animal, Kath, and Discount. 4 of my mods. Janice as well is... Don't tell her I forgot about Janice. Don't tell her I forgot. And yeah, it's set in a world called Mercia. Mercia is basically a kingdom that has been created in my head. There's lots of stuff going on. The party is now at a waypoint. They've entered what I'm calling Chapter 2 of the story, kind of. Like Phase 2, the second part of the story. And America! Yeah. And yeah, so this is all going to be like brand new stuff. So potentially a good hopping on point. I'll give a better kind of description of everything that's happened so far. But yeah, I don't know, stick around. If you like a little bit of roleplay, a little bit of silliness, we'll be around. The previous Tales of Mercia are there. Thank you, Discount. They're in the chat. So you can see the previous VODs on YouTube. I think there's 15 previous sessions now. We're on session 16. So, yeah. And, yeah, so I guess I'll see you in a second. I'm going to awkwardly turn off that music and then go mute my microphone and then just put you on this scene. Bye! See you in a sec!